And now we'd like to show you some WHIPS. We're going into 8-count timing and instead of 6-count. And back a long time ago in the 30s and 40s, they used to do the basic. Instead of doing like we do now with a 6-count, going triple, triple, step, step, they used to put a step, step in between it. Triple step, 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 triple step, rock, step. Triple step, 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 triple step, rock, step. And then over the years it just changed a little bit. It evolved and mutated, and we got a lot of 6-count variations. So what we want you to do to just practice this is we're going to do a forward walk first. Okay, we're going to start over here and just do a walk, walk. So start with your left foot and do a walk, 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 then a triple step, then a walk, walk, and triple step. And those are your 8 counts. Let's turn around and go the other way. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 1, 2, and it keeps on going. And what we like to do when we practice this is just go in a circle doing 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And that was kind of fun, right, Julie? That was a good time. Okay, so that's kind of fun. And put on the music and do it with the music, and that gets you used to the 8-count timing. And there are a lot more things we can do with the 8-count on top of the 6-count, which makes it much more interesting. So to start with, we're going to start with the basic whip, and we're going to do the guys part first. So guys, right here, you're going to start with your left foot going back like an underarm pass. 1, 2, you start getting off the slot. 3 and 4, you're back on the slot with your 3 and 4, going across it a little bit, okay? Then we're going to continue turning to our right, take a side step 3/4 of the way around, take a forward step back onto the slot, and then do a triple step, okay? So let's do that again. So you're going back, step, 3 and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now a lot of times the guys do different things. When we come over here, 3 and 4, 5. Some guys cross in front, some guys come together, some guys cross back. Okay, and eventually you'll pick out the one you like, and sometimes you'll use different ones. But for right now, we're just going to step, step, almost in place, and do a triple step. Okay, let's do it one more time from this side here. You're going to have 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And to do this whip, we're going to take her from open position to the closed position to the open position. So we're here going 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now for the ladies, Julie's going to come forward and 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? Same thing. She's halfway around. Now she stays on the slot. Guys don't. We get off. Then she takes a side step and a back step and a triple step. Okay, and there are some variations on this also. Sometimes the ladies here will go 1, 2, they'll go backwards, and then go backwards here. And other times they'll go 1, 2, go forward. They'll go forward and also forward on this one here. Okay, so let's do that again. So we're going 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay? So again, ladies, you can find the one that fits you and use it the way you want, as long as you're keeping the 8-count timing. Now, for leads on that, guys, okay, to tell her to come forward, of course, when we step back, that gives her a little pull right here, okay? And then to turn her, when we come forward, that gives her a little push against her right shoulder, which turns her to the right, okay, as she's going by you. So we do a pull, push, triple step. Then we put our hand around her, give her a little stop here with this hand. We just hold her and go into side position, and right here we push into her stomach to push her straight out. So notice the difference there, ladies. If he pushes out here to the outside of your shoulder, he wants you to turn. But if this hand is here more towards your center, he wants you to go straight back, and that's the indication. So we'll do that again. We pull, push, pick her up, side, push into the center. Let's do it one time from over here so you can see it. So we have the pull, push, triple step, push into her tummy, triple step. Now it's very important for the ladies too. We have too much of, when the guys pull, a lot of times the ladies lean back and pull on them. So ladies, you end up very off balance, very stiff, and it's a lot of work for the guys, and they don't want to do that. It's too heavy. So don't do that. Now watch what Julie's doing with her arms. When I bring her hand forward, her hand goes with me, and that should be the definition of following. Her hand should follow his hand all the time. If I go like this, she knows to go forward. If I go like that, she knows to go back. If I go like this, she knows to turn. If I go like that, she knows to turn. There's no reason in the world to hold that arm stiff and make him do everything to you. It might feel good to you, but he won't dance with you anymore, and then you'll wonder why you're not dancing for the rest of the night. One more time. So we go 1, 2, 3 and 4, 5 here, 7 and 8. There you go. You have an 8-count whip. Now, we'd like to go into some variations from that whip. We can do some different endings, and the first one is to do an outside turn. So what we're going to do here is, let's turn this way, Julie. Okay. We're going to go, same thing, 1, 2, 3, and 4. When we hit 5, guys, we're going to turn her. She's going to spin and triple step. So she's going to do a 1.5 outside turn. So lead for that. 1, 2, 3, and 4. When she hits 5, okay, and this is important too, we start leading with our right hand. Actually, my left hand is turning her a little bit also with the right hand. And ladies will start taking, once you get opened up a little bit, you can't do it right away because you'll hit them with your elbow. But once your top opens a little bit, you can bring your elbow through. Then, guys, we continue pushing her with our right hand after we brought this one up for her to go under. And always remember that also. We don't only lead, we also stabilize every time. So when I led her, once she got the turn, I didn't disconnect. I stayed connected to her very lightly in case for some reason her balance goes off. So here we go. The other important thing, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Lead the turn before you raise the hand. That's important too. Too many guys are leading and raising the hand at the same time, and that throws her off balance. But if you lead the turn, once notice that she's starting to turn, then when you pick the hand up and go around with her, she's very balanced that way. So, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Lead, lift the hand, triple step, and you see how nice that turn came out. Now for the ladies, would you go over there, Julie, and do a turn? When you do your turn, ladies, try and do your turn down a slot where you go forward, back, and forward, okay? So, exactly, okay? So right here, let's do it again, okay? We'll go forward with right foot, we'll go forward, back, forward, back. When you're doing a turn, especially when it travels, you have to do that. For this one, when you're doing this turn, ladies, you'll lock your right foot in front of your left foot and do a series of pivots. You'll do a half a turn here. Step back on your left foot, do a half a turn. Step forward on your right foot, do a half a turn, and you're done. Every time you hit the back foot, it should only be on the ball of the foot. The right foot is flat, the left foot is ball. And this gives you your best balance. So that keeps you on your line, and then your top up here is what turns you. Okay? Now, when we hit the 5 there, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, you're sideways. So we don't want to do a turn with our legs sideways because it just doesn't go and it looks kind of funny anyhow. So as soon as you can, turn here to try and hit this leg straight down the slot and then your other turn. So when you come out of that side step, come back, Julie. Okay. Now Julie's overturning so that she steps away from the guy down the line. So now you got your feet lined up again in order to do a good turn instead of side to side. Okay. So that is the whip with the outside turn. The whip with the inside turn. Now in this one, instead of turning her out to her right, we're going to turn her in to the left. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. This time we don't turn her. We step back, she stays forward, and I actually pull her forward a little bit. As I'm doing that, I just take this hand here, head loop her, let go of my right hand, and she just unravels, okay? So right here, 1, 2, 3, and 4, I pull her straight down the slot. I'm exaggerating, of course. I pull her down the slot on 5, put the hand there, then go back and triple step, and she unravels. So one time without stopping, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8, 1, 2. And we'll do it once from this side. And when we come here, ladies, 3 and 4, we wrap. This should be very loose. Remember, your hand is going with his hand, okay? And then here, when you turn, do not pull on him, okay? You almost never pull or push on the partner. And this is a big misconception that's going around that we're trying to correct right here. Now what Julie did, when she came here, when her arm here, when I pulled this hand back, her body was going that way. Her hand, she was actually reaching back towards me. So she unraveled herself, not the partner. So you have much better balance and you're not tugging and pulling on each other. So you reach, again Julie, just turn this way. Okay, so she's trying to go that way, but she's reaching her hand this way, and that turns her. And this is true in any turn. Just like we said with the outside turn, when it came time for her to turn, as soon as she can, she took this hand off and she punched this elbow through and it made her turn. So your turns are almost always controlled by these two elbows right here. So you want to use those. Because yeah, the guy can crank you around, but it's no fun for him. It's really not that much fun for you either. So you have much more spontaneity, much more balance if you do it, if you go with your arms to make your own turn for the ladies. Let's go to Texas Tommy. That's another one that incorporates the outside turn. It's also called the Apache or the spin whip. There's a couple different names for it. This time we're going to change hands behind. We're still going to do the outside turn. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5. But on 5, we're going to take this hand, her palm out, put it right here, change hands, and let her roll. Okay? Now here, guys, same thing. Do not pull on this hand because you can really hurt her if you pull on that hand. So what you do is you try and hold it steady. I just pull very lightly, and she does the turn by punching her elbow. Now again, I'm trying to help balance her. So for balance, I hold on to the hand steady and don't move it. So don't be doing this while she's turning. If you hold it still, it really helps to balance her. So we have 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, she goes. You notice I just hold that hand as still as possible, then I put it into the other hand. And we're good to go. And one more after that, one variation after that. You can see you can play with these a whole lot. We're just going to do a roll off. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I just roll off that hand right there, and she just comes off the right hand for a single. 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3, and 4. She goes. Triple step, and we're out. Okay, so there are some of your basic whips, and then we'll continue with some more 8-count variations on the next lesson.